4.1 Gary soaking mix CB. When you win you, when I call furniture store be a benwo na kojodian. Kibo 4.1 Gary soakings mix. And okwa soak is now easy say. In Kaiboy, Food and Drugs Authority. I'm a Quenya etin so any day bar. It's 19 minutes after 9, the morning of 11 June 2024. Yedobia Sesamaya Crado. Ammonia Babe sum akusi sab every sabrin eko se dumienu ebebo bibichi wadwin so ye chia upesmi atene ubedimi de wadwin chafa 0506367196. We are also active on Facebook. You like, you share, and you send your messages. Enche near the amanonin komono eba. This is the Sports Park on Max FM. Charlie, there's a problem, you know. There's this guy, a friend of Tony Damaskeli. He's a renowned journalist. Now, on Carlo Ancelotti ko interview bi. Sa interview no minim se no obi tete ho, no obi ani ho. Na abante no o se oye interview no ana no memenda. No sha Carlo no ni ye sa interview no. Na okobuza Carlo say oh Don. Na the say amaje Champions League ya akwemu 15 fee. Oh, ya bowie e kwa ka sem maji 16 fee na misre o. Me nkan yi ni wansem. Club World Cup no. Eno so ete sem beza mkoji ana. Ana Don Carlo ka chen say apu ya koja eden. Ye ni enkobo Club World Cup na sika da so sika fian ye da so yi. Real Madrid kwa de kokra ka se ye bobo Santiago Bernabeu betima enye se iska no. Enti a total nonsense on economic, sporting, and health level of players. Say, ene kromoso mobile expanded World Club Championship. Mako fighting baby na mbetam sika fi omo say 25 million. Madrid si there be omo pekra. Na unti after say Abrante ni claim so oni Ancelotti interview no Real Madrid for say hey na betre. They o kan e hudu rather sem. Yen can same way bebiara da, and you cannot attribute this one to Real Madrid. What I say? Padino say Ancelotti catch and say we are not going to the Club World Cup because it's a total nonsense on economic, sporting, and health levels of players. What I say? Now Padino so or say it was not an informal interview. We talked about something else and are not published, so there's no other misunderstanding. And I say, after the controversy that arose with the interview, also on Ancelotti Akasa, Ancelotti very calm. Ancelotti is a man of great honesty and loyalty and a unique professional. Real Madrid for Ancelotti, they can't. So that is the issue that has come now. What I said, we and in Sema, but you see, there's another twist. Yes, Ancelotti Nankasa about social media, right? And Ancelotti also say his words were twisted. He's denied the intention of his words being real would refuse to compete in the FIFA tournament. The only two social media, and he will say, in my interview with the journalist, my words about the FIFA Club World Cup were not interpreted in the way I intended. Nothing could be further from my interest than to reject the possibility of playing in a tournament that I consider could be a great opportunity to continue fighting for big titles. And also, FIFA can forget about that. Footballers and clubs will not participate in that tournament. A single Madrid match is worth 20 million, and FIFA wants to give us the figure of the entire amount. Negative, like us, several clubs will reject the invitation. What I say? One can say more dear, but no one can say. But we and Ancelotti Nensema and also Etimi Ababeto Jam. Let's move on to some other stories before we get to the qualifiers. Khalidou Koulibaly, can you know say Kaima Napoli ɛna ɔde ni Chelsea England abrabɔ na nhyɛda ne nantentamie ɛhɔ na sika bi twi ne ti wɔ Saudi Arabia na sɛ ɔti long me try den ma me nkɔe ɛna ɔdane n'ani ɛkyerɛ Saudi. He was part of that Saudi revolution that took Ronaldo, Benzema, Kante and the likes to the Saudi league. Na ɔne mmeri adi nkɔmmɔ ɔda sɛ na nzima ɔka ne sɛ wate sɛ Saudi foɔ no bi pɛ Kevin De Bruyne ebe onye ne ntem no mra ɔsɛ ɔno ka ne kra na ɔte Saudi league no obisa no sɛ na me ma Jimmy din wɔ Europe me kɔ den wɔ Saudi me nkɔ enso bora Saudi no ɔhu sɛ kɔ no kɔ yɛ gen nto ndɛ although it was a big decision for him no ɔbɛ took Kevin De Bruyne for say ene de ope bia wonya nte be abra na so ni emebo Saudi. These are words from Khalid Koulibaly to Kevin De Bruyne. Bayern Munich are planning a bid to go for Chelsea defender Levi Colwill. We and in summer a free air ban. And so Bayern are also eyeing Leverkusen's Jonathan Tah. We mo a reinforcement Yera Vincent Company or Koji Bayern Jumano or Pese or so Eddie Juma ho. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Eddie, I saw the Nibeche a championship. Obeko Sheffield. We saw that Okobo Besiktas Kakrao, and so Anyeye intino the Ababe Tuja and no we and in summer and also Eba. But you say also it's now Turkey. Now the contract Kakrana Kano with me completely. But in between that time, now Sheffield for no so ye paperwork say obeba no abebe boa wo mu. Arsene Wenger si wonu ne ho papa. Ozu wonu ne ho osi the man no ne said ohwe Mbappe pa wo Real Madrid na ne ya obenya nka Mbappe ba Arsenal osi ebre bi atwem Mbappe ma ne papa wo senka onu omukodi nkomo se Mbappe mesia kan ema Real Madrid at that time na Mbappe oya krakra that time na amanfo hu na omoji autographs kra na ase wo dwane mpo ene osi wo hwe Mbappe a global icon world superstar the world's biggest team. Nka sabre no ena na wofo ne pene ye pa nka odi Mbappe ko Arsenal. And so GDA say awofo no make the right decision ene ama Brantia no so ne bobo no awiem pempen so a eniji aba ho. Komimenu percent value ni kosro. Unuza Manchester for ne tata no mu ye ni gidi. Aden on sign new contract no se ja munya abotre. No. You guys for relax. What I say? They say boy no Edio. Komimenu ankasa no. Ne salary kra henu £30,000 o. Unemichi. Entino ankofo pese omune ne sign gidi. Nanka omu pushi ko bia 80,000. Boy no so relax 80,000 don't quadruple it. Boy no so time here we say they been kofu on person we so madwin so nti as he's presented with the first opportunity obebo the major tournament no obeso ko Euros no ko Euros na say ekoba no mana me sure say negotiations no be taking new dimension ama sikana kosoro nti ko bia ka che Manchester for say me sremo mo de munya abotre mo me ko Euros no ma me ba ye be sinkonwa de obia ye be kana chiri ayedin nti we enensema no so eba. Yes, Arsenal chase a brand TBF Joshua Zexi, Usina kind ma Bologna, just 22 years, boy no, if you buy an and a buyer, but or buy no, wababe shebibika krasu Italy, the potential is now clear. Or she 11 goals in 34 appearances at ma Bologna, and in the process help Bologna to clinch Europe spot for the first time in many years. And you see Milan Epe. But boy no person or try something outside Italy, ama Arsenal and Manchester or Machiamuti. The boy has a release clause of £34 million. We and Sema Ababetuja, your friend Joshua Zexi, Usia kind of map Bologna. Okay, enche yebesi na yesia na fi abedwafo so aborum. It's 9:30 on your clock. Time check. Yankoi Enra results be a PM international friendlies and then World Cup qualifiers. Enra na Netherlands eshe Iceland by 4-0. Abrante with Vegas, Marlon, Virgil van Dijk, Omina eshe goes to be Edma Netherlands and Poland eshe Turkey by 2-1. In other results from games that were played yesterday in the World Cup qualifiers for CONCACAF. And I was telling you about these countries are World Cup no mubi dana we teams bia Montserrat Panama abada ombeba na sa sa iPhone de Belize ne Nicaragua money Puerto Rico monde and Suriname.
World Cup now one day it will expand again, so you never.
Ever 100 teams.
The more we go, the more I'm expanding.
FIFA wants to make more money, they want to get a lot of clubs involved.
Well. Until then. Okay. So let's move on to African World Cup qualifying results. In Group A, Guinea-Bissau 1, Egypt 1, Burkina Faso 2, Sierra Leone 2. So, in Group C, Benin 2, Nigeria 1. Group G, Somalia 1, Botswana 3. Uganda, they scored the first goal, but Algeria were able to beat them 2-1. Guinea susu tina fie Emma Mozambique ebe shen 1-0. Equatorial Guinea eshe Malawi by 4-1. We edit the PMU Enra. And the match is Basso. Okay. International friendlies. Ukraine ni Moldova. San Marino ni Cyprus. Northern Ireland ni Andorra. Portugal and Ireland. And also Basso and then now Fikrapu. Greece and Malta. Lithuania and Estonia. Belarus and Israel. And then to the African World Cup qualifiers. South Sudan and Coach Kosiapia team Sudan Airbo Group B. In Group C, Lesotho SO Airbo against Rwanda. Then South Africa who play Zimbabwe. Group D, Mauritius and Eswatini. Cape Verde and Libya. Angola and Cameroon. Airbo. Then in Group E, Zambia and Tanzania. Congo and Morocco. Now Fikra. Group F, Kenya and Ivory Coast, the defending African champions. Gabon and Gambia. Now for Seychelles, only Burundi. In Group I, that's where Ghana's interest is. There's Madagascar up against Mali. Now for there's Chad and Comoros. And since my country is in the new CONCACAF, Cuba and Cayman Islands. St. Kitts and Nevis and Bahamas. St. Lucia and Aruba. Guyana and Belize. Then let's go to Asia. At least we are familiar with these ones. Kuwait and Afghanistan. Last World Cup host, Qatar, only India. Japan is Syria. North Korea and Myanmar. South Korea and China. Thailand and Singapore. Malaysia and Chinese Taipei. Oman and Kyrgyzstan. Turkmenistan and Hong Kong. Then there's Indonesia and Philippines. Iraq will play Vietnam. Tajikistan will play Pakistan. Saudi and Jordan. Then UAE will play Bahrain. Yemen will play Nepal. Some Gajom Ghana boys will born Nepal. Tariq Jibroni free Yakwamo. Australia versus Palestine. And Lebanon versus Bangladesh. Mishadana Mibubo games swing na so because when we say we are dang, Josiah, you have an interest. I need to have an interest. Sporting interest, I mean. And see, they all no. I have max 89.7. Emma Raducanu said, "Ni one tono. Of course, Madrid Open. Now, French Open or skippy, but Madrid Open there. Newman said, "Uncle Yamano lose in the first round, no." And then in one ton, mentally and psychologically, we are ready. So Roland Garros, no went to me and qua. We are ready and pay. We won the first game out the Nottingham opener. We Japan ya baya. Your friend Enna Shibihara and a deep boy near no pay. Into Emma Raducanu say she's back and she's back for good. And pay there. Obe make sure set Obenya and Kunim. On that tennis note, we wrap up on our foreign tidbits on Max 89.7. 9:35 is the time. Join us on WhatsApp with your comments, your thoughts, and your suggestions. 050-6367-196. Good morning, Anedu.
Darkwa, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Ipachapo man.
Adum.
The stories na here Dawson team yene kakanka krebi na yentin sifi because if you is seven. Good news around the Blasters. But the many share AFCON qualified them kaka.
Right.
And I think say teams need be born somebody. The only thing I say, apart from Ghana game, me you see in China. Games are kind of born and running in a surprising result for me. The only game man, na me expect say the ABC ni say obi be wini Ghana game. Me here no see in China. The rest of the games across Africa ni nyina no. Results ni nyina ye results are. Man down so ho dai say sa na besi. Enti obo result no so na me bu nkompon hwe mechi. Enra about 3 games but na me monitor how one situation see echo. The Nigeria game, the Egypt game, and of course the Algerian game. Na me need to Mozambique ni Guinea no ka krebi. But I think say some of these teams no and our countries no growing in confidence. We will be able to monitor Guinea and Mozambique. You understand what I'm talking about? Even the time in Mozambique for this year go no. Actually I will say gradually no obi bohuma na ho ode no so sin obi no ye free African football. En kan na nkomo say Europe na wo. Africa had no be afo say away twawa. Unya bohom nko ade a team never find a way no win 3 points. But another point in recent times, no, and the result and say master team no, samba. Anka obi awakwa away a metuma ball to 85th minutes against Guinea. Imagine by me say me not draw crack here. But the Mozambique team not tried to finish hard. They won by 1 goal to 0 in the last minute. Inti yamo mabaso. Guinea team no, a team here. They have quality players. Our money na person be right to the Guinea team. Fine. The 2 games of a boy no, me who navigator. But I still saw Ayew Gyasi. One of the performing African players in Europe 2023-2024 season. African players square ball with Europe. If one get the top scorer, Obey among the top 3. He was in the team. In Tiname share how Mozambique for the fast. To call Guinea. Ekonya that 1-0 win. It means one of the things people need to watch out when it comes to some of the African qualifiers is Mozambique team, no? Because in that particular group, no, not before say team be ever had na Guinea for no. But for Mozambique to go there and pick that 1-0 win, because a group Algeria wo, Somalia wo, Uganda wo, Botswana wo, na Guinea wo together with Mozambique. So for them to go to Guinea home and pick a 1-0 win and a good result at the Mozambique. So I'm at that particular group ni mwebi. But I thought say a matter of interest. Algeria na someone who on the better koye. And I'm on the Uganda game. They started the first 15 minutes na Uganda shared the first goal. So now question na maybe someone will say the recent result na Algeria for Nigerian ebe continue na. Algeria finally came back, won by 2-1 away against Uganda. And now what the Uganda for in recent times are very stubborn side, especially when they are playing at home. Okay, I to add the friendly match to me no kobo no. Baako I was say 2 goals we on better say kan man here to Mukwala scored in that game. Uganda for no. So, my member Algeria for team number so. And players I say go on Algeria no tells me say Algeria for so akwa team they are passing through transition. Former French under 21 player Hosam Ora scored the first goal. Nobody ko akodin ediko monim. But eventually no omutum beteka no e win by 2-1. So make I say a good result at the Algeria. So Omoko Uganda Eko win by 2-1. Somalia they lose like they will be the flipping boys in that group. Because for Botswana to go there and win by 3-1 no. Imagine here that particular group no. The flipping boys will be Somalia. So I think say Algeria for they will get the nod to qualify for the World Cup. Still, they have a strong squad. Boniza was in the team. Osamara was in the team. You know, Nabel Ben Taleb was in the team. Yusuf Attar was in the team. So it still means they still have some strong players, even though the Riyad Mahrez, Mone, Islam, Slimani, Mo, and those players free seeing them. So it was the good results are going away to pick a win. Benin, after Nigeria, for your imagine say, result now in the first game. They want to do something about it. Benin swatch your action by 2-1. And I think say a result for Benin for anybody year. Well, Benin is why your mind even and say for AFCON qualify crowd. Yeah, no more struggle. Qualifying for AFCON crowd no more struggle. Ain't for them to beat Nigeria by 2-1. Nay again, me na me for say Nigeria after the first result omunya no. Omo to manda nya meni Benin for to make sure say almost sure after Nigeria Oyenika scored the first goal no. Benin for came into the game. First 45 minutes now Metishon by 2-1. Yeah, but full second half go beyond Babu. That is a good sign for them. And the last time I was talking about Osimhen Pen Amba disqualified. The rest of the players were around. Boniface was even on the bench.
2 seconds.
What I said? 2 seconds to me and Babi. Boniface was on the bench. Inti Nigeria for them, almost all the key players were available. Coach they prefer Tarim Murphy ahead of Boniface. So they still have a strong squad. Sami Ajayi, Calvin Bassi. All these players were in the team. Ebo be the more but eventually no engineer in time. Me say that need confidence in your new coach. Per the result now when you know. Me confidence the coach the money work from. Inti if you need the judge person you need them hopa the Nigeria for no qualifier. Na ada kwa ejuma ye. the result now was starting nyano enye mame. That is what we do baby ah. Nigeria for the do baby they are calling for a foreign coach. Because going to the AFCON no team na yo. Until Joseph Pesero and that strategy bia or using the back 3-4-3 system and bringing the best out of them. Aye konya the one of the best tournament Ademola Lookman mo and Franco Nyeka mo konya ye e wa the AFCON. Na team dem koye dada. E be in the qualifiers. Na say Leon mo ho e ba Nigeria e be pick draw. So omo fa akwa bi so da ne nyamani etumi ko AFCON final only to lose to the host nation. So and ra me hwe kwanya omo fa so omo lose by 2-1 to Benin na. Omo ke come kaka. E djuma wo team no ho. And on paper they have good names. But result in the Ankoye. After Mohamed Salah scoring, Guinea-Bissau for to be holding your to a 1-1 draw. And I first said winning 2-1 at home, going away to get a 1-1 draw is good for Egypt. But I'm first said after that result, no munya or home no. Ngomo to makwa away ekonya another win. But eventually no ending in a draw. So I remember Guinea-Bissau for about so much to be holding on to Egypt. Burkina Faso, in the first 25 minutes, not 2 goals now already. But what's now? Master Leon must take money 2-2.
Son of Nigeria 2 years ago. Sierra Leone for.
I'm a stubborn. The guys I give the quite about them go home again. Indeed, yeah, teams number be countries number be and I pass in Yankee, I call World Cup in the middle. Result in going in family. What I say, and Burkina Faso come in recent times so Omakoye sa average national team ni bi ono a to menje but hard teams akese ni bi e wa kwan so the Traore guys Tapsoba all these players you know omenye omo because result we that's why make 10 minutes upset result ni aye but kwan omo fa so some of these teams air drop points no Ankoye anfa momo na masha ahead of the Euros. Friendly matches are nations no more Euros ni bibo. I ever started this weekend. Per the friendly match near the Shadia, then on Crawford or form pan. The Dutch national team.
Iceland boy.
Oh, so weekend no. How much you be born for? And then I Ghana for the share goes no.
Jeremy
need the pay and then Darkwa Gyasi Brian Broby. And now me share team no. Coach necessarily changes in the team. Only Memphis depend that started up front. Jeremy call bench. Brian Brobe call bench. But this time no introduce Gapo. Man be shame. In the first game, about the late and the Van Dijk was central defense. Second game with Van Dijk a partner leverage. Was the heart of the central defense. So we will say coach need yet changes be within the Dutch team. But they still won by 4 goals to 0. Vegas was on the score sheet. And all these players, man, the Dutch national team, and me ubi sama, me favorite to win the Euros. Man, for Dutch national team, man, come. Me ye 3 man for nanka. Me ye 5 man for nanka. But people need to watch out for them. Almost try a day, papa. Because of the way they play. And the choir of fast almost set it up on the team. France for friendly matches, didn't convince me. Germany, when they don't concede a lot, but they don't score more too. Croatia, the same as Portugal, England. Inti, my member Holland team number so quite more fast one. Omunya results here, Omunye, and now winning by 4 goals to 0 in that friendly game. Omunya opportunity. A boy, Poland winning 2-1. No, and said I am want to take it. Me for say, and now after the 34th minute, Robert Lewandowski a referee. The tournament this so bad weekend. It's not Poland for no. Oh, you must show my card. Reporter yet in the same year. Number 2 available for the tournament. But I'm hoping so. Say Robert Lewandowski will be fully fit in that one game. Let me go interest. Portugal against Ireland.
Right.
Portugal last friendly game against Croatia and said I'm going for Momo. Even though Cristiano Ronaldo was not in. Or some of the players no opportunity. But I'm saying who the Portugal team know the full strength this particular game against Ireland. So a big game back one. Me interest in one of my favorite to win the tournament. And the fool say, oh, you can't shoot me and son. What talent and quality players are. Me the Portugal national team we back home. So this friendly match way back me need to tell kakra as to how our team the Beba Swedi SC affair going to this tournament. Just 1 minute on this story.
Right.
Bayern Munich looks like they are looking for a central defender. It looks like almost looking for a central defender and recent company at their back Bayern Munich team no a home last season pan say they score a lot of goals but they concede more. We will be our monitor Bayern Munich team no. Almost more in the game they can score like 4, they can score like 3. By game are also to no be 3. Over to be the 4 goals, a good Bayern Munich at them. They score more, but they concede more. Into a woman here, so many central on paper can defend us in bad. Eric Dyer, Ken Mengai, Upamecano, on paper is not bad, but they concede a lot. They will need another central defender. So Mate say some of these defenders are more Germany were European. Coach Nato Mono, I for say one area they need to target, able to my bomb, and I for say, or you don't know who year he may compete at least for the Bundesliga title in the first season. Or to media, it will not be a bad season for Mr. Copenhagen.
Thank you very much, Nanedu Nyamisha. Yeah, that's it. Some information. Abrante Ian Matson Osina kind of Borussia Dortmund. Ronald Koeman and friend say only replace Abrante Frankie De Jong. De Jong has been ruled out of the Euros. Ronald Koeman or the Subo Air Barcelona. Or say no minimum so prize. Won Mpaniesha Kutupama and Bo matches. And then Holland for no bear the cost. So that's some news from the camp of the Dutch. 50 after 9. Good morning, Hansen.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Apome.
Adam.
The Chabema listeners and your viewers. Our share on Facebook. And I said also I'm a channel but Yakupon say Wama at the park achieving. On the AFCON qualifiers, no. I don't think, sir. What we were saying earlier, say I'm sure here, some of the big boys might not make it to the tournament. No. I think the biggest corporates is here, AI in Nigeria. Because Omabo 4 games, Omunya winning beer. Omabo draw 3, and Indra Benin Shawomo. I think they are one of the teams that they stand the risk of not making it. For the matches near Indra and there, I don't think there were a lot of surprises. You had Botswana going away to Somalia to win. Not so much of a surprise because modern born Shada and Kosro. You had Equatorial Guinea beating Malawi at home. Kind of expected. I think Guinea-Bissau and Egypt draw no. Nana a bit surprising. Because I would have thought say with the form Egypt war and the command they've taken over the qualifying series and stars of parody, you know. Because I'm a big boy sitting in our boy. There was Salah, there was Trezeguet, there was Fati. All the guys were around. So I was a bit surprised as to how they were not able to carry the day. But they're already on top of the log. So I don't think they stand any danger of missing out. But if you look at, of course, the Nigeria game was the biggest shock. Even though Nigeria went away, I expected, and I'm sure a lot of people also expected, Anka they would get their qualifying series back on track. As a finidi, but a lot of the big guys were around. Lukman played, Iwobi played, Chukwueze played, Ndidi was around, Basi played. Of course, Semi Ayew came in to replace Trace Okon, but only a bad player. It was an England youth international, very consistent at WBA, West Bromwich Albion. So you wouldn't necessarily say as a drop in quality if he is coming in to replace the captain Ekon. So for some reason the coach prefers Murphy over Boniface, which is a bit strange for me. I mean, getting to the end of this, I don't know whether it was because getting to the end of the season, Boniface in form no and yet consistent. So even at Leverkusen, he wasn't starting a lot of the games getting to the end of the season. But with the Arsenal Nigeria crown, it's a bit baffling as to how they are struggling to dominate a group that is made up of Benin and Somalia. Anka obi how more can you respect say it will be a straight fight between Omo and Cameroon, but Benin, Somalia and the likes are almost struggle. It's a bit strange. Lesotho, Rwanda, and Zimbabwe, and you have these countries in the group, and Nigeria is lying fifth behind Rwanda, Lesotho, and Benin. It will be very difficult for them to make it if they don't put their acts in order. They have to pray. Say South Africa also gets a bad run. Of course, with 6 more games to go, no, I don't think it will be enough for South Africa because and yes, Anna, all the matches now can they have to win. They have to win all matches now can, and I don't really see that. I don't really see that happening.
Right.
So on the continent, I think not too many surprises there. I think the maybe Mozambique going to Guinea to go and beat them. Maybe that might count as an upset. But Algeria beating Uganda away from home, not too much of a surprise. One thing I can say about this qualifying round is as at this time around, very competitive. It's very easy say Kobeka say seeded teams, It's usually what happens on the continent. The seeded teams, they usually find it relatively easy to navigate their way through the qualifiers. But as at this time around, the less fancy team, the unseeded teams, the seeded teams. We are hoping say after halfway through this, maybe after match with 5, a clearer picture would emerge so that we see who are the favorites to make it to the World Cup in Canada, USA, and Mexico. Nanadakwa, the Club World Cup, asemna ayokoso no. Mimi gidi pa say orchestrated PR. I mean, that is what my instinct is telling me. Say
Orchestrated PR.
yes.
I said you're saying.
Just say omo aheda and omo ahyehe say ye be kan bibi ama we arebate sana be ya it will come into the media limelight.
Oza.
Yes.
Hey.
Bibi omo ahyehe because also there's a backlash from a lot of organizations at FIFA for this tournament. And the tournament we as and share and crack goodwill within the football circles. The tournament is not carrying a lot of goodwills within the football circles. And I feel like this is one of the moves by FIFA and Real Madrid. Mind you, Real Madrid, they were one of the brains behind this expansion.
Right.
Also, if tournament club tournament the Super League. Also, they were toying with the idea of the Super League. Other clubs there was huge resistance across Europe.
That's right.
And they're trying to break this into the football calendar. So what is happening is a PR move from Florentino Perez Ancelotti and Real Madrid as a club, and then FIFA. Almost expanding call 23 teams. No, a lot of the federations are complaining. Premier League boss Richard Masters, they complain bitterly. Say FIFA Eshishe Jumadi, he didn't consult the FIFA Pro, the Professional Players Association. They've also been accused of not consulting the World League Managers Association and other key stakeholders in the game. So this whole thing is a PR move to get the people talking about the Club World Cup, which will be held in the US from the 15th of June to the 13th of July. So BBC has captured it, Sky Sports has captured it, the Italian press have captured it. We are talking about it. All is creating awareness because a lot of people don't know say there's been an expansion. A lot of people don't even know say this is the new format. This is the new format of the class. And I feel say and to be fair to FIFA, they've said they don't even understand why this backlash is coming. Because Usha teams are Usha competitions are FIFA organizing. FIFA is saying say Usha ball we are seeing in a calendar year. No, FIFA only organizes less than 1% of the matches that is played in the world. The others are organized by the various league clubs and then the various confederations. And see, if there are too many games on the calendar, FIFA is saying the last organization to be blamed, Ayew, because he hasn't organized a lot of the games.
Yeah.
Just less than 1%, about 63 games on the calendar, and FIFA organize it. The rest is either league, is either Copa America, Euros, AFCON, or other confederations games and league games. So it doesn't feel the bashing is receiving is justified. But I think the move has been successful. Now people are talking about it. People will be say, and then also what's the new format for the club World Cup. Now on a few transfers before I get down. Now answer me.
Yes, sir.
Kovo to Bayern Munich. If they're able to pull up the deal, I think will be this time around. Because Kovo a very, very good player. Let's put it. And to me, I was even surprised as to why they didn't take him to the Euros. Because Kovo and Braithwaite, they are the future of the English central defense. As to whether Chelsea bury Lizino, it's another question. It's another question altogether. But since the money's game, if Bayern Munich throw money at Chelsea, I'm sure they might consider. Of course, they see Cole as a heir apparent to Silva on the left side of defense. But it's a very good player. I understand the chase between Onone Tar. So either they go for Tar or they go for Cornwall. And if they're able to add any of these two to Paulina, I think it will be a good start for Bayern Munich in the transfer window. Now, Kobe Menu, I also told him Bokakra. The talent is there. I don't think at this stage in his career, his focus and emphasis should be on money.
Therefore,
I don't think this early, the focus and the emphasis should be on money. Money. Yes. Because to make this but if you are not very careful, if you don't have very good people around you, and next start to go with him, carry another form. We've seen that. We've seen it severally. And yet, then when they start earning this much money, very few parents. I know that there are certain parents are scanning statibas scanning farm.
That's about your upbringing.
Yes, parents na do two or more accounts and even though a who second we here be you go to your parents.
No, it depends on how you were brought up and Sibia omo manage you bravo. Look at Jude Bellingham. What I say? He has his life to live, but and I mean just say some crowd they broke out very early. They knew and they don't have a history of being notorious or having some kind of negative lifestyles in their upbringing. Some Korea almost falling into some problems. If you go check their backgrounds with Omo Fiti Asena, what do you say? So, to see, Nobiana, he gets swayed by money.
Yes, what you are saying is true, but Omo affected Omo negatively, no. Edoso say Omo to make keep their feet on the ground. And I know, sir, for some clubs, even when Ferguson was at United, no sort of informal policy say youth players and academy players wouldn't earn up to a certain amount or wouldn't earn beyond a certain amount, all in the bid to sort of control them. As we speak, I don't think Armington is a menu edging more than 15,000 a week.
20,000.
20,000 for academy boy. Initial proposal say about 60,000. Yeah, that was the initial proposal.
There's been renegotiations for 80,000.
And normally I got 80. And I think it's between 60 and 80 is good. Between 60 and 80 is good. So among China, Uncle Euros, now Uncle the profile Uncle Shrona, and Nimbani Hona value Uncle Shrona Bejiani, 150 and now 200. Yeah. And American, so 400 and now 120. 100 BD. Ready 19, 17, 100,000. Anyway, so the lawyer is a good down. You can get that. But for me, what I've seen over the years, and say most of the time, if the young players start getting money early, sana, affect you. We can Zambi Abramovich, Ozi Oshano, Owa Mamono, Nisika no muchi agoni mami account mo. And see, so ABR is not performing well. Na say omu querina. Now I catch him say some of this kind of money mami. And omu ko bisane mami, omu ko kanche na mami. Na ombe shagus ne manu. That's just on a lighter side. So, but I think say he has a bright future ahead of him. If he's able to keep his head down and his feet grounded down, I think England will benefit a lot from him. Maybe see.
Thank you very much, Hanson. Yeah, that's it. It's 6 minutes past 10 a.m. I am Max FM 89.7. We'll be joining in on WhatsApp with your views on 050636719. The review African World Cup qualifiers, international transfer news, and Afimpo Amananinse Makumi Nubia Diaba. The Black Stars will come big on our agenda. Josiah, good morning.
NDG, good morning. Apumwe.
Boko.
See you, Boko.
Adum.
And the parents and charity for. Nana, you made a tennis story about Imara Dukan, the young British international.
Yes, I did.
She says she's coming back.
Obano pay.
Was it Obano pay or Nottingham Open? No? Well, and that's also, I think, a pre-game tournament, a preparation grounds for the Wimbledon. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Nana, Ayana England for no hype in your model. They should. How do I even put it? Because I think that since she won, you remember the 2021 US Open she won against Leila Fernandez.
If you are not known.
If you are out of 10 Grand Slams I about, what 6? Nina so and call more than the second round. That's the round of 64. She's not been able to qualify beyond the round of 64. 10 Grand Slams since the last time she won one against Leila Fernandez at the Big Apple. She's not been able to advance from the second round. So that should tell you there she's really been shy. I think that the last time she was in the news for some injuries and also this mental health issues. It's good to have her back. But now Nana honestly me share British sports personalities now. Eyana media no nyan to asiamo. And that's the reason why I'll say one of the greatest English sports persons in the last 3-4 decades would arguably be Lewis Hamilton. He was the one who would talk and do. But aside on Andy Murray was being placed as part of the big three in the big four. Nadal, Djokovic, Roger Federer. But you know we winning 3 Grand Slams. But he was still placed there by the English media. So it's the same thing for Emma Raducanu. She's a good tennis player. But Nana, she's not really been impressive. Look at Iga Swiatek. Look at Naomi Osaka. These are ladies who have been very, very consistent or were consistent in their prime. So if she really wants to be mentioned amongst the great, I think that she needs to do more. All right. Nana, Netherlands, it looks like after 4-0 wins, consecutive games now, people are beginning to take
Holland
them.
to win the Euros.
They are Holland in Jew.
Ronald Koeman was starting finding excuses.
I think that Frankie de Jong absence no be home kakra in
you agree that Barcelona overused him?
Nana, club teams no, you can't afford them because player no mu muti anekese. Player no ko born international game no pra. Nana oria enye omo no mbehwe no. He has to go back to the club side to receive treatment. It is sometimes you can't fault them. Sometimes the players no na because of their willingness to play in the tournament ninti. Ombetimi akase dey bi me person be wo mpani ana me person be see. Maybe let me heal fully. Because most of these players we see throughout the season, they play with injuries. Players never do wanna play with injuries. You know it happened with Partey and Arsenal. Yeah, at some point, no more world war the panier. Ama some friendly games been a ball against Mexico and US, you know. The personal physio Eddie Chief from England, buy. Sometimes no, they have to do it because they also feel say they have games to play. So that because in the whole season or in the year and in the calendar year, no, how many national team games now ball? Just a handful. You could end up playing 60 times for your club side. Yeah. So, sometimes you just need to understand it. And at Barcelona, so show situation now. Gavi has been on the sidelines for a long time. Pedri has not been really consistent. Also, injuries, So, in their midfield, it's only been Gundogan. And on what managing stay fit throughout the season. Aurelio Romeu hasn't really stayed fit. So, sometimes they are even forced to play Sergio Roberto in midfield. So, for them to hasten Frankie de Jong recovery, for him to come by, it's almost one the panier at the end. It's understandable, and this is the price they have to pay for it. This is the price, and unfortunately, and Barcelona and the rest of Ayew because Frankie de Jong would need about 2 or 3 months to fully recover. That's right. Obebano, next season as Barcelona, so they will get him fresh back from injury. But I was looking at the Netherlands midfield options, no Mukitano.
Afraid Ian Matson.
Yes, Ian Matson wouldn't be playing in midfield for them because Osha midfield options of Nana Dawson. They have Atlanta's Team Cook Miners. They have AC Milan's Tijani Reinders. Omo Ryan Gravenberch of Liverpool. They have Gigi Wijnaldum. They have a PSV duo of Veerman and also Shelton. It will Osha midfield. It's not like they don't have options. They do have options. But in recent times, we've not really seen.
He's our best midfielder in the last 2 years.
Who's that? Frankie.
Frankie.
By far, he's been their best. That's why every single tournament, Obobi. But you see, Nana, my point is, what has been his impact?
That's the point.
In the Netherlands setup. So maybe it's even going to be a blessing in disguise for Ronald Koeman. Yes, he's a big player. He plays for Barcelona, one of the biggest clubs in Europe. But now, Shep Obit Team Cook Miners. He's been sublime for Atlanta throughout the season. Yeah. He's a player we don't often mention. Tijani Reinders, another young guy, Obama AC Milan. Very, very hard-working guy. He adds goals to his games. Yeah. Shouting, any Veerman woho. Amoka PSV title winning team now this season. And in their last 2 friendly games, almost 4-4 no. Shouting has started in all those games. So it means that definitely he's going to nail a spot in midfield. Right. But in Holland, or the Netherlands, sometimes they like to play with a 3-4-3, another 4-2-3-1. Whichever way, you still have to go with 2 midfielders. So, in the absence of Frankie de Jong, the question will be who would fill that space. Gravenberch the season at Liverpool hasn't been so great. Into share friendly simple on time, because the coach is not really eyeing him. It is options now. Tune Cup minus Gigi Wijnaldum. Nana, I doubt he's going to start. 3 years ago, in the Euros where they got kicked out by Czech Republic, he was playing. He was the captain of the team. This time round, I don't think that he has that energy to play in midfield. Osha players, I think players make it that big money move from Europe to you can say the Middle East now. I think that just a few of them are still playing for their national teams. Kante is one. France, a friend about back. Cristiano Ronaldo is one. Obviously, he's going to go because he's the captain of Portugal. Emerick Laporte is one. Why is he there? Because he's part of a Spanish the Spain national team project for some time now. But aside of Mono, Jordan Henderson was dropped. So most of these players will make it some big money move to Saudi. I say Baku because of how influential they've been.
Man, you could buy Munado.
When I say Africa, Diana. Man of TV to Spain, I say I drop you. So it's why you come from. So because look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo is still hitting the numbers over there, and Goncalo Ramos hasn't really convinced everyone saying in Ronaldo's absence he can get the job done. Into ultimate tournament where Ronaldo enko, you definitely have to go with Ronaldo. So I'm looking at the Holland team. Nana, Schouten and Veerman, they played against Canada in that 4-0 win. And on Saturday ball, a 3 midfield of Schouten, Gigi Wijnaldum and Gravenberch in that win over Iceland. Just a couple of was it yesterday? Just yesterday was and that boy. So it looks like there's been some variations, but when I share Holland, need the strength they have up front. Maybe if they stand any chance of going far in the tournament, it should be their midfield. Because share on team now, play some more form panel, no more midfield. The PSV duo I spoke about, Tune Cup minus Gravenberch, I wouldn't add him because Onokra share pecking order now as a way cheaper because it looks likely said they might even play Tijani Riders ahead of him. But sometimes we shouldn't also be fooled by results in friendly games, Nana. Yeah. Sometimes results for friendly games, papa. You think, team here, and a balance answer, and where the flaws are, where the weaknesses within the team are. It's a tournament, now you notice that you are struggling. I'm not saying it's not good to win your friendly games. It's good. Scoring goals is quite okay. But sometimes I prefer the coach look at it from a performance perspective. Because once Ayew she goes, I don't even before a couple of weeks ago, favorites to win the Euros. Netherlands were not even mentioned. Because everyone would go for England, France, host nation, Germany, even Portugal, because they have got the best squad. But if the Netherlands would want to break that long, over 4 decades drought without winning the Euros, now they will have to wait again. Because squad will be who idea. But quite attack Nenswa, Brobe, Memphis Depay, Jeremy Frimpong, they do not have enough quality. I'm comparing their squad to England. I'm comparing this squad to France. I'm comparing this squad to even Germany. And Nana, I don't think that they have enough quality. It's a good team, young players. Ronald Koeman has also shown that he's a good manager. The last Euros, was it Czech the Yom film? But they were in the same group also with Austria. Nana, it's going to be very, very difficult for them. Talking about the Netherlands. Nana, a bit of transfer news before I come to a conclusion. Come menu. So, Ose, we usa.
Accra. Accra
20,000 Accra, 20,000. Now 20,000 Ghana cedi cry. The more come menu and I don't mean. When your pounds, so your money 20,000 Ghana cedi cry 1 month. Don't mean. Don't mean. Now we're weak.
We see the Marco Meno
20,000 Ghana cedi. Na no sabe popo.
and in Papa Crab boy this.
Na they be organ of tono. Ah, na so ko 500 will be nyama. Na so organ and there. On your offer account allow we 500 game you be ashe. Nana it's I think he's been the revelation of the season by far. Oshe boy na. England youngsters are this season they've really been able to break through and make a name for themselves. But the Ebrechi Ezebeka, Kopama is one of them. These are young kids. No one saw. That's why the fact that we knew that they had the talent. Now who say drew in Pempenso drew this season. He deserves it. But Nana, if I were his parents, I wouldn't allow him to sign more than 3 years at Manchester United. Because the ship is sinking. Nana, United demand 5 years plus 1 additional year option, which is a team option, not even a player option. So that would be 6 years. Nana 6 years, so the cup of menu 19 one. One for your time you bedroom, Nana no man. That's the only part 3 years is okay.
But this guy can stay at Chelsea for like 6 years. Kopama.
Well, Nana, they are different projects. So I just say.
But who shall?
Oh yeah, because.
Oh yeah.
If Kopama can win the Ballon d'Or,
who won the FA Cup Player of the Year?
Na me G League 38 games.
You say you saw it.
No, me say me no the GFA Cup Player of the Year. And we G Premier League Young Player of the Year.
FA Cup young players in Kwanso ne boy you.
They be same penny for count. But you
penny for ne boy nya on ni mbo.
About 5 games. About 5 games.
We so about 31.
We about be. Oh baby a difference one.
Difference papa man.
Difference no so na about 38 games oh. What about 5?
Was nominated Young Player of the Year.
Yeah, but he pipped.
Where do Okasa say
David Tio, Nana in 38 games he pipped this guy to it. What I'm trying to say is
if he stays at United,
they might end up.
The say.
Nana Ebe say.
Yeah, that's.
The ship is sinking.
Wow.
Nana team Nigu.
What's Darkwa Gyasi say Manchester United?
Nana Nana Yasun now Manchester.
Wow.
Hanum yewo, but ye bibia ye just bia Manchester. Nana I know, and they should know that things that
Manchester is good.
Because yes, a team no what I mean is Nana, this is not a team for a young player like Menu to be in. Menu ideally Nana should be a front runner for the
Chelsea's
Bravo Award.
Chelsea's a team for young players to be in.
We've seen so many young players thrive at Chelsea in recent times, Nana. More than United. So what I say, United in quality and then about Mason Greenwood and then yes, what we say near Lonino. Etina Jadon Sancho oni coach Marcus Rashford yes you change yane etina say ball ukra ni refi ball Nana look at what is happening in Anthony Ba yes young boy Brazilian oni ball no kita one ho sa hu yoye Nana at this point it's advisable that if you're a young player don't sign a long-term contract with Manchester United,
right?
Because your career will be at a risk, Nana, of ending prematurely.
Oh,
so what you say? Oh, now United we are Jadon Sancho 75. And also 40 million crown and
you are speaking two different things. Sancho in the career ended prematurely.
Debut Tio in context no Nana, you can't Sancho cannot come back to the Sancho we know again.
But me say I ended.
Nana say baby equate say 40 million guys here Belgium.
Or did do Champions League final?
Yes, but he didn't win it.
But the ball no.
And at this point, will you even say Dortmund are considering to pay that 40 million?
No money be.
Debio, Nana Nyawa Benyeska. Debio Nyawa Bepeska. Nana, Nyawa Dortmund. Not Dortmund business on my in recent times. I see Iska Ketwano Munyan.
No, but
they sold some of the most expensive players in recent times.
When was the last time you heard or saw Dortmund buying that amount?
Oh, but they do. Julian Malen, over 40 million. They bought Haller for 35 million pounds from Ajax. They have the money. If he's worth it, they'll pay. Nana Obane die. So Obano Fatawari Aboko no. So Busia Krababo. You get it? Say Nedipane Chichi no one yes can any who. Okay. Pen on pay. Packaging it. So what he has here. So for Menu, see if his parents are they should be apt. Don't allow the boy to sign.
Who took Menu mama and papa for?
Omo me tuom because I can do so. At this age, you know, sometimes one say fame not the idea, but he's a matured boy. I like that. But this is a boy who wouldn't take any decision without consulting the parents.
So you expect the parents to take your advice?
Nana is the best advice for free. It's the best advice for free. Now I'm telling what's an yet Tony Cruz has said. If Tony Cruz had joined Manchester United, today we will be talking about Tony Cruz having 6 Champions League titles.
The
view. Now United didn't win. And they didn't never see you. But United won't win 5 UEFA Champions League titles in that span. NC.
Alright.
Now that's it.
23 after 10, 89.7. Yebeko break enche. Yeba. Then we talk about the Black Stars, the Jordan Ayew magic, how he's been able to turn heads around. 104 appearances, a hat-trick on the day the GFA decided to honor him with that 100 game appearance. We'll go to our messages. Ubetima joining in if you can on 050-6367-196, 050-6367-196. They say Black Stars for Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, Utumfo Safe Konfanochi Project. No, they've gone to have first-hand information and see how best they can also help. So that is what is currently going on in Kumasi as we speak. Let's go to our WhatsApp messages now. 050-6367-196. Some here for us to go through. Well, it's a good morning, Nana Max Bye to you and your fantastic team. Yesterday, the Black Stars made my night. Charlie Jordan, they play brutal. Citizen Kobe Amevo from East Legon, American House. We used to say, hello NDG. Greetings to you and your crew for the good job you are doing for God and country. The euphoria at the Baba Yara Stadium was unprecedented, and I congratulate the Black Stars for packing the car to its rightful position. Listening live inside Kwashibu and Humble Lion is still my sub-record. Ghana, there's hope, not Manchester United. Joe, they are Pimo. Hi, good morning. How are you doing, Nana? Okay, yesterday, Jordan received the golden boot. Is Jordan the top scorer for Ghana? Is it not Samoa the top scorer? Courage from Ardenta Mother Love. What he received was a golden boot, but it did not signify he being a top scorer for Ghana. It was to honor him for 104 appearances. See, that's some education for you. Josiah, give us a break, okay? If Chelsea can give youngsters 7 years contract, how much more can a big club like Manchester United do same? I'm Ten Hag Jr. Inside Tantrials. You had to be the one to respond, Ten Hag Jr. It certainly had to be you. Good morning to you guys. You are the best in the world. Mbappe going to Chelsea, Man United or Arsenal and winning a Champions League for them would have given him a much bigger name than whatever he will achieve at Real Madrid. I'm Richard Achu from Dahum. My greetings to Richmond Eche from Peki and Sister Comfort Kiki at SCC. All right. Okay, where do we go now? This one says, hi, good morning, Nana. Sometimes life can be funny. Tony Cruz won the bronze boot at the 2007 Under-17 World Cup, finishing behind Nigeria's Macaulay Crisantos and Ghana's Ransford Osei. Cruz would go on to make 108 senior appearances for Germany, winning the 2014 World Cup and multiple trophies at club level. Crisantos never made a single appearance for the Super Eagles, and Osei only played for the Black Stars twice. Food for thought. Charlie? Nice one. Thank you very much. James Amano, Kinsbar, Pram Pram. This one says, good morning, NDG. I regretted going to the Accra Stadium to support my darling club Phobia. Is it a fixed match? I lost my motor key there safe. Phobia. But still, Phobia till Satan repent. I'm Egg Bone Yarrow from Lakeside Laundry Boss. All right, sir. Sorry about you losing your keys the other day. We say good morning. Congratulations to the Black Stars for yesterday's victory. Listening to you inside Pig Farm. This is Kofi Ajiman, Black Man. We say good morning, Nana. I'm Sami Kazola from Spintex. Why was Fatal on the left side and Kamaldin on the right? Yeah, Baba and why? And it cost us in the first half. Sesko staying at Leipzig. Arsenal look for another striker. Why? We also say good morning, Max Sports. Shame on to whoever says Manchester United is sinking. Sami Ewola. We also say I'm toxic from Ashaiman. Nana, today I know they feel well, but tell Joe to keep the Zuku advice. He should advise his own team. Hi Nana, good morning. How are you doing today? I'm fine by grace. Keep up the good work for Mother Ghana. This is Courage from Adenta Mother Love. This one also says, if you are in Ghana and you are talking about Menu like that, you have to stop. You have hope here. Menu is in a better place. If he signs 10 years, it doesn't mean he will stay for the whole 10 years. Allow him to live his life. This is Josh from Mount Room. I was saying, Cruz is what? I was just saying, it's okay. Whiten has already. Okay. I know. Good morning, Nana. Please, my name is ATI. Today is my first time on this platform. ATI1, keep coming every day, okay? There's a lot of goodies here. I mean, I don't know if the tools are free next month. Josiah, if you don't know, Chelsea haven't impacted in Palmer's performances, but Man United made Kobe Menu. Shame on you. Seto, inside Teshin Anumantu. Assume you feel. Aye. Anytime United's issues come up, Josiah has negative comments. It's good you asked him that Palmer question, and you see how he's trying to justify it. Josiah. Hey, shout out to Master Abbey and his workers working at Wesley Methodist Palladium from Ni Colley. From Ni at Collegon. All right. Good morning. Can you let him know that we Manchester United have produced more young players than any club in England? The class of 92 won the league. Chelsea is sinking than United, so why those comments? I think he should please come again. Wilfred from Usu. And this one says, good morning, boss. Black Stars have to up their game. Okay. We receive in it, or see, we concede in every game. Why? Odate or flat top. This one says, I don't like the way the game ended yesterday. The late goal that we consider was very bad. The goalkeeper should have done better. Austin Ewa Denta. This one says, good morning, Max FM. With the good work you are doing, please, Nana Darkwa. More news on Man United. Eric Ten Hag and Cristiano Ronaldo will score a goal today. Francis Dakun Omar Mess from La Wireless, Accra. Okay. Well, see, good morning, Nana Darkwa Gyasi. I like your outfit. Please help me greet my number one goalkeeper from Alaju United, Keeper Benitez. He's watching the show live. Good morning, Batez. This is Kambu. Yeah, Alaju United. Okay, into Kambu. NHL Batez on pay. Where is it? Where is the message? I can't find it. Oh, couple. Okay. 10:31. You can see a call break, but the from kakra. I see a call. We say good morning. It's our first staff. Otuado should work hard on that, because when you meet a big country like Senegal, Nigeria, and co, they will not allow you to dominate them. I'm Oscar, the taxi driver from Nungwa Methodist. Good morning, Nana Darkwa. Please, what happened to that free kick that scored you are a newcomer in an institution? Please check the old staff who have been in the institution for years and check their life and their car park. If you see Kia Morning on that car park, then your life as a newcomer is in danger, because the Glazers have just let United fans down for not selling the club to the RSO. Say, I wonder why this Black Stars player, Kamaldeen Sulemana, always flop in major games for Ghana and the coaches keep inviting him. Which team does he play for in Europe? Yesterday he was the worst player up front, apart from the defensive pair of Jiku and Salisu. Kofi, he plays for Southampton. He used to play for Stade Rennais. He's a product of RTD and Nosjalan. He's not a bad player. He's not a poor player. Players do get bad days. So when Nanedu keep insisting that Kudus can play for any top club in Europe, including Real Madrid and Man City, looking at his recent performances with the national team, Nanedu was previously comparing Kudus with Foden, Vinicius, and some world-class players. Is he now accepting that Kudus is not yet there? When will Josiah stop this annoying behavior? He thinks Chelsea spending 1.2 billion and sacking Pochettino is not collapsing, but Man United that won the FA Cup is collapsing. Kofi! Hey! Banta don't start to Namigo be referee. Good morning, Nana. Josiah can't tell Manchester United what to do in terms of player negotiations and their contract, so you should allow Man United to think. Please, is Kosiapia the coach of Sudan or South Sudan? He's the coach of Sudan, not South Sudan. Ejekum or Tantra Hills. Thank you, Ejekum. All right. Wow. This one says, good morning, Nana. I'm Chris Dignity, texting from North Kaneshe inside Jaguar Fast Food. Kudos to Jordan Ayew. How nice to grace your 100 matches for country with a hat-trick. Go Ga. National Youth are organizing a soccer tournament in honor of Chairman Apostle Emmanuel Mensah on Saturday at Giselle Sports Complex, SCC, as part of his birthday celebrations. We wish him all the best. Good morning, Nana Max Bai. Keep up the good work you are doing. The guys did well yesterday. Please help me say hi to my baby, Angelina Coco. I'm Sam Seram. Shana, where? Hi, Nana. Jordan is the top scorer for Ghana or Samoa. And yesterday, Jordan received the Golden Boot. Courage from Adenta Mother Lab. Medical Chichi Macho. Why? The man for his 100th appearance. Hi, NDG. Congratulations to the Black Stars on their victory yesterday. In Maresca, we trust. This is Captain from Insawam. I see Joe and Andy United issue. Allow greetings to. Okay. Wano. All right. You wish he was here, huh? Good morning, Nana. This is your boy Essien from Tamanu Town, around the Lighthouse area, Awudum. Nana, please, Gideon Mensah, Salisu, and Salit Summers. Sometimes, if I watch them, they make me feel for players like Antoniana, Harrison Affle, and John Mensah. Please, they should back up. Please, greetings to my friends, Mr. Shalla, Amoroso, Sparrow, Jojo Bosman, and Maria J. at Kaswa. Nana, please help me beg Maria J. For me, she's upset with me and not picking my cause. This is Mary sell. This is Mary. Where the boom young boy? This is Mary. Or Tamanu Town or Lighthouse area or Awudum. It's more money Mary J. B. or Kaz. I'm going to say mass sports crew and so we and it's the chopper for hey. On phone call. It's a Kafra. We are two. Joseph Munyatu.
A chopper.
Oh, goodness me. All right. Is there a record break? Yeah, bar. Yeah, the Diakabeto. So it's not Max by. It be 3 new shops. Oh, come and come on, Seko. You buy, but come on, smash home. South so enam. A year. Kofuno, so you're from Bills. Omzimin Kasi Michamo. Bills microcredit. Can you a year quick phone? And then from Bills, I've got good news for you from them. Techno Mobile, so and Chelbeba. And a Kibo 4-in-1. Gary Sokinsmix. The La Liga is back and is back on Star Times. It's 37 minutes past 10. We're going for a break. When we return, the Black Stars will be big on our agenda. We're back in a jiffy. This is the Sports Park.
IMAX quality modern standing fans are vital on hot days. They cool you with good airflow, and to aid sound and longer sleep, they are secured with anti-rust mesh grille and enhanced super speed motor for durability. The powerful 3-speed control allows you to adjust the airflow with an optional brighter bulb which illuminates the room. They come in 3 types and energy saving affordable too. Available in all Max Buy outlets and leading shops in town. Call Max Buy now on 0302 750 308 or buy online www.maxbuy.com.gh or follow us on Facebook, IMAX Electronics. For bulk purchase, contact 0245 240 983. Choose super reliable IMAX fans. Choose Smart Life. IMAX. Smart Life.
Atletico Madrid over 1.5.
The Max Predictor. Monday to Friday. Review for all your exclusive interviews, reactions, and preview all weekend matches.
Copenhagen opened up and it's 1-0. Well, it might come through. Here to Torreira.
With all your predictions available. Sports Run-Up. Stay tuned. The Max Predictor.
This Saturday and every Saturday on Max 89.7 FM. What is your school renowned for? Find out as high schools and colleges go head to head, vying for bragging rights and glory. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making. Join us for an unforgettable morning of spirited debate and fierce competition.
Augustus has produced all the best dignitaries in this country. We talk about Pakwesi, Indum, Totobi Kwachi, and all the however that's went to St. Augustin's College.
Master, stop your bin. Stop your bin. That's the best school. Very, very best school. The Kumasi Deka schools, sir. I have 2 schools. I have Prempeh and Opugua.
Kofo went to which school?
We went to Prempeh. Prempeh is the college.
And I don't know we are Prempeh College, obey your president. No, one can say young first schools, Niranto, colleges, now can say young for Monto High School.
High school, the college, they pay.
The various leagues ni na. You better read messages now. Fe ama okwan na fe wo so wetumi de wadwenkyere and so the aba a show no so me dey Shaban Mohammed join you on Max FM 89.7 na afeyem fa the Ghana Premier League, the Access Bank Division 1 League, Malta Guinness Women's Premier League and the FA Cups no fact no into me emfa embremo.
Tozafi ina kuke kuna dansoman da kuman awoshi kaneshi madina shukura kakudamu
free Tozafi
awo must TV forecourt Darkwa Junction 7 July onya brana yombo mundidi
damu in Tozafi festival kowe ezomu enjoy so say
ni wuya ene wa jiwa keke
keji oliake ole Tozafi homo jogba bani obaje owana free Tozafi
Sunday 7th of July efiti anopa akopima numre Promise TV forecourt Darkwa Junction bejiwo jiane
free Tozafi keji ota ni ohoni yeje menwe kona mane ni ochawo
achedie
bebre
anyom tofo
bebre domuchi abinchi
onya brana yenton senidi.
The Max Predictor. Come every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Your sports run-up comes with all your predictions.
Barcelona Shakhtar home win for Barcelona. Celtic Atletico Madrid over 1.5.
The Max Predictor. Monday to Friday. Review for all your exclusive interviews, reactions. And preview all weekend matches.
Copenhagen opened up and it's 1-0. Well, it might come through. Here to Torreira.
With all your predictions available. Sports Run-Up. Stay tuned. The Max Predictor.
For 15 years, Quick Credit has been your trusted partner in micro-lending, empowering lives, and making dreams a reality. Today, we're excited to announce a new age. Quick Credit is now Bill's Microcredit. Still committed to serving Ghana and changing lives, Bills is here to show you that everything is possible.
The Max Predictor. Come every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Your sports run-up comes with all your predictions.
Barcelona Shakhtar home win for Barcelona. Celtic Atletico Madrid over 1.5.
The Max Predictor. Monday to Friday. Review for all your exclusive interviews, reactions, and preview all weekend matches.
Copenhagen opened up and it's 1-0. Well, it might come through. Here to Torreira.
With all your predictions.
What a goal! And it's Thomas Partey with an absolute beauty into the corner. Cancelo! What a hit! It's Messi! To PSG. It's Mane and it's blasted into the back of the net by Naby Keita. Shot on target! Oh my word! That was the Sputnik! Through the middle. Opportunity for the Guardians! They're back in it!
For 15 years, Quick Credit has been your trusted partner in micro-lending, empowering lives and making dreams a reality. Now, today, we're excited to announce our new age. Quick Credit is now Bill's Microcredit, still committed to serving Ghanaians and changing lives. Bill's Credit is to show you that everything is possible. Join us as we embrace a brighter future now. Bill's financing your needs. Etia, near catch one say, and can micro finance bebrebe wo Ghana ha no na Quick Credit ena na edimu ntintiman pa na se de wiase dan nti Quick Credit afantuma pufo afra ntuma ofafra no amani din asesa edi no nso sesan no say edi no bills microcredit bills aba juma edi no eno ana na enkane sa quick credit na edi ma ene mpo de yaye no mo mu jumadi o mu edi no aye krabehwe. Don't be left out of the new experience as we finance all your needs. Bills, financing your needs. All right, Kibo 4-1 Gary Sokins mix. Are you feeling hungry? Come do. Upeduani bi edi ni shabo. Umfeng bibian ko si jasun ko hiti bibiana ese. Oye onioma kama tentem paso. Ene me kanfu Kibo 4-1 Gary Sokins mix. Eddie Amao. Are you feeling hungry? Relax it. Nyabo tre. Bibia be fine. We park no. Gary wom. Asichire wom. Enkati wom. Milk wom. Nyonya ni nsuo. Na udemu. No stress. And a Gary Sokins about bed de. Near so very simple. Ubenye bi ato a retail shop and a drop subia wa Ghana ha. Can we send kai where the brewery Food and Drugs Authority etechi ometintim so. They Yabeko Ghana game num. The Black Stars won yesterday and came top of Group I. They Ghana Group I mbo. Nti enra Ghana share 4-3. Jordan Ayew with a hat-trick and one from Fatau Isaaku. And Louis Mafuta. I want to say, Ajimambedu was trying to talk about Mafuta on this show yesterday. But Dina skipping Kakra. Then I later mentioned his name. He bagged the hat-trick in yesterday's game. And he, Yensha Sim Free Fan. And Coach Otoado. Na, what they, and same way, a buyer. Dedi kan kwan team na ebone sibi ofo se enche team ne bebo se de ye pese yi hu so obon na uche na ade wudi tu so wan kan kran chem. Okay,
first of all, I'm happy that we won. We got the 3 points. We really had problems in the first half, controlling the game, or not even controlling the game, but finding solutions up front. Because the way I was thinking in the first half, the way we should play, maybe it was a little bit too complicated, and we had just a few days to train this. We adjusted in the second half with the build-up, with Abdul Salih stopping, and then to build up with 3 and to have our wingers inside and our fullbacks outside to make crosses, and our wingers inside. So we changed the side of Fatau and Kamadin so that when they get inside, they can have some shots. And then I think this really worked in the second half. We had a lot of shots on the goal. A lot of good positioning, also defensively, much better than in the first half. And I think then at the end we deserved to win. Still, I think, like I said before, this Central African Republic have a very good team, very good on counters. We didn't protect our half well when we lost the ball, and this is really something which we have to improve on. But it starts with the pressing up front. So one is we have to put pressure on the player who's playing the ball, and the second thing is we have to drop much more, not to get played behind us.
That's Coach Otoado. In the team no ball mo bono eto saying yeah, and I say ye mo break akra. We need Sima Otoado so adbye.
It's I don't know, in Germany we say Rome wasn't built on one day, so it takes time. Everything takes time, and hope that the Ghanaians give us the time to build, to work together. And it's always difficult because after this, the guys will be on a deserved break. Then they will go to their clubs having their coaches will have different ideas again, and then I will come again, and then I will bring another idea. So it's difficult to say, how things will go, because, and this is what makes it maybe a little bit difficult for the players. I'm not playing one style and that's it. I always look where are the solutions and where are the dangers and what do we have to change maybe. I can guarantee you we won't play the same way against Chad like we did today, because Chad plays different, 100% different than Central African Republic. So, and I know that the players, we have a lot of young players, they will grow, they will learn to adapt very, very fast. And this is the key, to adapt very fast and then to take the right decisions in the right moments, to recognize situation and then to take the right decision in this moment. This is very, very difficult, but like I said, we have a very, very young squad, and they will learn and they will get better, and I'm very, very hopeful that it will be better the next day.
Hey, Kofui. All right. Eti Otoado and I would say Ninkano. Or something some kakrabai. Na ninsama or the buy no ebi efa tima ene 2 games, 2 wins. Ouna saying yakwenim.
We are human beings, and I can guarantee you one day we will lose. But the probability, if we pick up, and this should be our standard, to the second half, then the probability is very, very high that we will win a lot of matches. But in football, anything can happen. The referee can give you a red card, then you lose or whatever. Anything can happen. Somebody has a bad day. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. So we will lose one day, but hopefully we can prolong this. We can qualify for the World Cup, and I think we have to build up on the second half.
That's the Black Stars head coach, Otoado. Now, coach, won't say Echiro Sunyunipa. No, Charlie, sa line there, Yabenden, say no to Otoado to buy.
We had problems up front and pressing the ball after we lost it. It was not that number 6 thing. Then surely there were some duels which we would have won or should have won, and it came to their favor. But what we have to improve is when the ball is open, that we drop, so that there is no space behind us. And when they play short, we can press. Actually, when I say this, in theory, it's simple, but in practice, it's about recognition of the situation, recognition of an open ball, and then taking the right decision to drop. That's all. I mean, big congratulations for me. Positive stands over the negative. And second half, how we came back, how Jordan scored, and this is one thing that I think we have to mention: the positive spirit, despite being behind away in Mali, now here again, to come back, to be mentally strong, to come back. And this is also the reason also why I thank Kumasi, because they are supporting us. Even though we were behind, they were supporting us. And like I said, big thanks to the team for having this mentality, this team spirit to come back after you're down.
So Otoado, he spoke about a lot of things. Now, we saw about Jordan Ayew and Jordan, it's about hat-trick Abuama Ghana and Yasankunim Dewe.
I want to add something. I know the strikers always know they've been judged by goals, but he's a striker also who can work defensively very, very well, tactical, very, very intelligent, and that's why sometimes you can use him also as a winger, because he closes everything down, he works hard, and people don't see this so often. He had good games where I read like, oh, he didn't score, he didn't play well, but for me, he played well there, because the defensive aspects are so important in football, and if he's doing it and nobody sees it, it's a shame, but yeah, I'm happy for him. He plays the number 9 because he can hold the ball. He has a good finish, and he has a nose for goals, and I see it in the training. He's hardworking. He's hardworking defensively, and there are games where maybe in future I'll think maybe it's better on the side. There are games. It depends on the opponent where I think, oh, this is now Jordan's time, because maybe when we have crosses deliver, he will be there, and he can, even when we're in trouble, he can hold the ball. So, but everything changes with the opponent.
11:05 is the time. 89.7. Coach, where the crack. Now Jordan, onye dede Ayew, unye bibi na mom na chese bibi anya fine, because I say we drop no amount for any answer. Would you reunite him with his brother?
Let me talk for John. It's his brother. Sure, he wants him to be next to him, but what will happen? It's my decision. It's our coaching staff's decision, and surely as a brother he would like him to be next to him. But I have a responsibility for the national team, for Ghana, and I have to decide what is best for the team. And who knows? Maybe he's there, maybe not. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not there anymore in March. You don't know. So we don't know what happens.
Wow. All right, Jordan, now you had a great game. Now I can't say the baby, and same way, and Jordan on also Eddie Baye.
But I'm a person. I never give up. I work hard, and I believe in my qualities. I believe in myself. And
89.7 Max FM.
Day in, day out, and one day I'll be. How am I going to put it together? One day, or it will pay. And at the minute, is for some couple of games now, it's been paying off. But to be honest, I've been playing out of position for quite some time in the national team, because obviously in my club I was playing out of position as well, and in the national team. But it's not a problem for me, because I just want to be on the pitch. I just want to play football, and I've never complained or anything like that. But God's time is the best, and in life you never have to give up. You just have to be patient and keep on working and believe in yourself, and things will turn out being positive.
Jordan, obi amfanya futu, also believe in yourself. Don't give up. Or the buy and no. So let's move on and talk about what he's been saying next about his favorite position. And he said your coaches be a man money favorite position. So nabamu muna debia ujinane naso.
It's difficult, because it's not something like I like to play a lot of positions as well. But obviously my favorite position, and when I was in France in the academy and everything, was number 9, and I did study professionals in number 9, and came to the national team my first as a number 9, but because I can play wide, maybe in the pockets and stuff, so obviously it gives the managers the variety to use me a bit everywhere. But it's not something I'm complaining about. But like in football, there's time for everything, and I think God's time is the best. And I don't know why the manager opted for me to play up front. You can ask him. I never came to him and tell him that I wanted to play up front. He's the one who decided. So anyway, he puts me or do my best for the team and for the nation, as I've always been doing since the first time I won the jersey.
Jordan, I'm for so asking on my name in your best too. Until you say, then. All right. So that's Jordan Ayew on his favorite position after helping Ghana with a hat-trick yesterday. Thomas Partey, Ghana captain. Thomas is heading some kakrabai.
We want to say thank you for coming. We really appreciate it, and it means a lot.
Okay, that's just by the way. Yabeti Partey Semlechi be a fitich nako. Now you see the Thomas Partey so edibeba. I think it's time to move on now. 11:09 is the time. Nanko and Anidu.
And DJ. Oh, fantastic.
You can start calling the people.
It's a good result for us. So, you were 2 important games. Now, what is at stake? 6 points. Now, you have to make 6 points in here. It's very important for us. Until results nedia yenya. But me name one more say there are some few touches be I say you work around the team no so every strategy be a coach need to go give them. Proud to show them the call up by no. Majority of them are working their man. And I think it's very important. Say a coach na basto on that. In this qualifiers, Emma you fair idea of some players so what they can do around the national team. Mumin, Salisu, Torek, Pate. We thought Pate oye free see any more answer. But performance too naturally say still be able to my offer. Manaboying. So very important say. So 2 games we am a fair idea as to do maybe or to add the buy it or by you bet Macono at the Amano. Brandon Thomas Asante and Semenyo and the lights. So very important. Inti Yambo or to add about to say, but to many results now yet, that is the most important thing. But I still feel say, young working on some areas we are going forward no. Now that you bet my boy. Okana.
Let me try and do this exercise quickly, then I return to talk to you. So it is a pleasure. We are excited to have our big brother on the line, Sola Ayew, uncle to Andre, Jordan, and Raheem. And he's a younger brother to the maestro, Abedi Ayew Pele. Now, Ayew family, no. These kids are very close to even Sola than the dad in certain context. Thank you very much for joining us, Sola. Yeah, that's it. When you're breast on your bekasa. Yeah, that's it. You've stuck to your promise. Valerie say, who promises saying the only bekasa Tuesday after the game, and we want to say thank you for sticking to your promise. Nyamin Shao. But now Enrano, ansana 7 o'clock bebono. Who that you who soon da ebi say wofa sinebeshe hat-trick amagana?
Meaning say obeshe good, but meaning say hat-trick, but meaning say obeshe good.
Mpacho na Jordan Nankasano. Okobo matcha, aya ni mood to say, oni udin koma, aya then I'll catch you about games or tie kobono. Wow. Indian man say offer a friend offer say bia Ghana any Central African Republic kobo kumasi wa komali akoshe go enti ene kumasi boy then offer e ka che offer sinra.
Mali go no money 2 million and my tree is not very important. Money 2 million, but there are more goals to score here. Thank you. So I may have not in the position there, and the ones that is able to more than 2.
Wow. You remember Jordan and Kasa, but generally, and now Ghana performance no saying.
Ghana performance no the Ghana Black Stars getting is very, very heavy. And the new players who more. The new players are more on board for the matches there, 3-4-1. A lot of time no more ball begin to say qualify. Special support base to say commercial. First up, the effort of better performance because sometimes and I black stars and any boy,
Now, Mincho, say Ghana back on top of the standings for the qualifiers. I'm out for the Ghana Chile, but Usha Ghana team be better qualify for World Cup. Early days, but the kicker corner.
Football mistakes win. Ghana affect sometimes mistakes win. They criticize your players, but no, you move your video market. I can be doing a video, so more call parties well. But I'm very sure World Cup video. The more you move, World Cup never record.
Wow. Now we talk about Jordan, the position kasa. Mpacho studio Accra yeti. Me boy Jordan interviewer ono akase or strike obo number 9 no. Omo miti studio asi Jordan no eboa no nu nim ni position ya eboa no. Mpacho Jordan o den.
Daniel, you check now you will see idea. Because Daniel is the guy. Some I could say here, I could say in Egypt, you see Jordan as number 9. You see Jordan as number 9, you go send a share. And so Jordan, yeah, 5 years, like a 4 years. But the raw striker. Or striker ultimately defenders on. I don't know why coach need to be final for sure now I just striking them because the whole person as striker now we have raw striker they can't he can even give a blind pass for the striker to score or he should score himself. But the coach is more idea. They said I'll use Jordan as number 9.
And right there, who is that? I can force in so tap on Chenia or Jiwo. And now it's a Choni Biko Bisano. Na coach Nitin in Chen, or show coach any man or such a Mamin Kano crate. Also, no coaches and time farm Emani Mo baby or bo. Even a broche crano, coaches in time money mo baby or bo, no dear. Or that's all the National Park no so. Baby or Caso Mobiano. Or bebo, would you advise say ye queen no as a national team? Young funny mo baby a benyan soon for so baby.
So me interview sir before Mali before match winner. Me better me then by coach no and me who get the year. Na man in Gina number 9 no on ben go post no. Because I know the weapon of my nephew and my son. And so me so ben go post no. So that the minute any get done at I'm
104 matches for the Black Stars. Abra Onyani first team call up. There na Abusuani Susu say odi team ni be na pempen so be na mo hwe so ba koduru. Wa exceed more expectations and baby am person okokra with the national team no enya nuru ye.
Oh, I had national team to say but Nikaria.
Right.
Now improve. And I feel like Jordan with the national team and now with his team make sure coach the you should know as number 9, but you are born by you should know as number 9. But I feel like Jordan begging the team.
I feel like Jordan ebejini din.
Yeah.
No, he's your son. How was a guy we cry no de bia on kasa de bia wa edin ni de anse edin National Park no so no obo ne bo ono kasa o te sen we nipa ben o te sen ni suban te sen
Jordan when say since we are no or nipa he just laugh and smile in the family but now so kwada so kwada pa but we Obia, we have known for also more French than Daniel.
Yeah.
French life no one. And the life no sometimes we sometimes we say sometimes me kata training for look. So we are shaking it down when I mean that I found some united to Ghana by and you can kata training. And also the life no. On better for the
wow.
But to be honest with you, we will only kwada when you get.
Wow. And say what me I completed these World Cup qualifiers with 4 goals Wama Ghana about top no. Obafia their number catching as a family.
Oh, now you and FIFA, your family no. You did 2 years to make a special person cry only 2 months. And if you take 2 now, you did the
yeah.
And born the over 5 goals cry now, you're a fan no matching I tell you.
Hey,
because there's no matching I tell you, and now we're and you have your empire bonnie coach, you know, on show now. At least, so far as they did the injury, your brother was injury, so far as the injury is okay. Now, on the Sumba, now, and then I come boom. Now, money, yes, Ayew, employer Ayew, young fire.
Ofasola, Osi Jordan, dear, why do you obey Yamishan, but coach Nima, the Densuma can't be.
Oh, yeah, you're not saying it. After they didn't know what injury. That time, I'm crying, I'm afraid. And to say, as well, when you say, or Samba or Tom, and to when she said, and also, there are account, now doing yet, I use, and I use. Now, when she said,
Opa say, I use. Okay, the good news I have for you is that journalist Biko Bisa Jordan say, Jordan, Opa Pesa Obran Bebana. But Jordan, intelligent guy. Only there was here a coach Juma. Now coach say obey answer question. Coach say only say Jordan person in you and ban. But on also no taking decisions ma Ghana. Obe so chi obi say e brand be so a Andre beba obeba. Nti say at least you are okay with that answer.
Oh, I'm okay with it. And I'm going to that when I say. Yeah, that's a obi. Yeah, that's a yeah, that's a obi. But me say coach, you know. Only consider the decision. Because when you say on coach, you know, now bet me Ayew. And also in the way of the anti country. In the so far as original 950 years, because when you say the data, honestly,
no credit. The desu the commitment ni the otimi magana na. Ofasola, no credit say. Call up nearby no ebusuani nyina share about the way forward for the children. Mu ye bibisa ofie.
Oh, now yeah, share. That's share because the day is not ordinary day. The day is somebody who is holding the captain for the national team. And the captain who is the captain, that means you are carrying all the family with you, you are carrying Ghana with you. And the ordinary, I don't know what I said. Yes, Yana and take the Shana and Sandy Hunkomo. The USA Hunkomo. Don't know, and one the ball media. The people of more
Fantastic. Where the memoir but you see, we're in a country I am pen cracker. We have a divided opinion. For their own reasons, they like the boys. Ebuso wa ojun sibi o mutimi super nkra na ontiase. Footballers on kran pa. Tezenya Ghana for uja ewe dey na o ka kire. Wo mu don kra no, eno wo nso yehu o say de bia o mu bon kra na chi.
Maybe another of the almost video of the almost and the almost there and so. Maybe of the but the only that's almost a more criticized players, no more video attempt. because a big cat of war, but you know, where I can begin. I know I feel me because maybe it's a nation of Krana. But I like to listen to the radio station to hear what Obi a super Jordan. I mean, he did Jordan, and I just also penalty. Or yes, only Nana Jordan said, he didn't know what to say again. That's wrong, sir. I can be deal. Yeah, if you, it's a bona. And you do what you do at time, I said that you cry out. Because when say a cabal, no, it's part of it. Thank you. One can say, who did in the banner 70? One friend who said, we got a radio, so we know one papa, daddy. But I'll please, sir. Yeah, among criticizing more with that. Because if you make it like I'm not political at them, with you.
Obviously, Bibiana, what made now on Banechi?
And I'm not going to know. Obi can say, I'm going to found in the Bremia. Because I don't go.
Oh, Debbie. Now say, yeah, anymore, I'll collaborate. Unim son, why casa?
What you say, but I try to be a good listener. Means you can tell me a better. And in Sunday, me say but so we just like that
because of football, yeah, I'm crying, yeah.
Yeah, they're part of football. And you never be asked. And I'm also not more than I feel. Mark, I get that same. Another one.
And okay.
And you must madam also more, sister. You go make a woman and a mom that you now with the kind of taking a worker.
Wow.
Okay,
but you said that Andre ni Jordan, Womu Ofa, Abedi Ayew Pele, Onua Kotoa, and I would say, Yanino Chichin Komono. This is the Sports Park on 89.7, your home of sports. Now you do
27 goals.
Yeah.
In 104 games for Jordan Ayew. Yeah. 2 hat-trick in this period. Yeah. 9th June 2014, a hat-trick against Korea. Yeah. 10th June 2024, a hat-trick against Central African Republic.
Chatu, 10 years.
Chatu, not near the month of June. And 10 years exactly. And there was something I work in my Ayew family. Upo football no. Me not sure say any family in football it my yesadi we e dey man mine. Is Ayew family. Yeah. And Jordan can how many players? 6 from the family. 6 players. Edding. They done well. And yembo Jordan Ayew abaso. Only 2 goals in the separate or no. And a legendary Tony Yeboah with 29 goals for the Black Stars. I will not be surprised say Okekako the top 5 in the moon.
Yeah, he's among the top 6 now.
Now among the top 6, Okekako the top 5 in the moon. Into Umpo say Jordan Asamoah Tony Yeboah na the demu so bad ya. Yembo na baso with the wire. That is what person born na rule. No so no show the beam. That was the history books of Ghana football. A hat-trick. And happens simple when it comes to international level of Africa.
Right.
In a qualifier like this, now boy a hat-trick. Yeah, more Jordan Abaso. With what he has done. 4 goals. And, Nana?
Yes, sir.
The 100 game about 2 goals. That is against Mozambique. The last game now.
They have come.
What I said is a carbon now. I call you 2-9 qualifying.
Don't touch me. Richard Ofori.
Against Mozambique.
I feel bad for that guy. His team offloaded him.
Offloaded 4 players
last
week, and he was part of the 4 players.
You should be quick to make
a decision. So when your team of South Africa is good, when your team or Hosnas or Samba Kumha, I think how should consider
Cape Town Spurs, and it's me that I meet me in a call.
Oh, okay. So on course South Africa over Ghana has you should consider has. Danka. God, that is the team of here goalkeepers. God, they have a goalkeeping problem. Or but in the experience, maybe to my boy.
So for the more keeping problem catch you.
Now they are going to be only 4 keepers under 1 season.
In Ketia Nkono now,
That is a good thing for Jordan Ayew, and scoring 2 goals in that game everywhere, but friendly games was also a goal, and now 2 games was a 4 goals. So it looks like also the 100 games he be the goals need flow more with the national team. That is why I'm paying for I didn't say Jordan they could the best na friend yes I be more. What I saw ha only could not the ball they would the money or I matured. Oh, the Jumedia Odi, and our first Jordan is one of them. Young Banabasu when the Jumedia Odi and the Mother Blasters of Ghana. You who players be you know, Omuko when him normal bubble. As a Majan say, Utumu say, Oko you a year, only the moment, not the goal scoring rate in the Blasters and A improve. So it happens to some footballers. I feel say, yeah, more than Abaso every day, oh yeah, Abway. Nana?
Yes, sir.
I think say, your goalkeeping department now. And solve 100%. As it stands now, Mijitum statistics are number 1. Per the goalkeeper say, oh, we Mijitum. But before say, coach, no. For now to our next World Cup qualifier, I have match. You know, friendly match we were in between now. Often try other goalkeepers. On the man, oh, say we could cause.
You are coming
up.
You are coming up with something. Into to be so Nanedu suggest to me a bini higher. You give him an answer.
Oh yes.
So a bini high.
Into make up a system of players needing.
Right.
There was a good reason why. Even at the time, I'm not hearing a lot of foreign players. But I'm not local goalkeeper at that point. Some year more time. You were good goalkeepers in our local league. At least Mambo commit Mama of Freddy Kasari, Benjamin Asare. These friendly games. Also in recent times, no, your man will be chance around the national team. But be a year, no, you to my mom opportunity, no. Until one share in the last 5 years, sir. Local goalkeepers are close to the Blasters, a beer tournament. Dan Lada ko World Cup. Felisana ko Nations Cup. With that ako Nations Cup. A bit disappointing ye wo kwan so. E bi so end to men nya sa opportunity na the likes of Samuel Ejemo back for na ya na edin. Enti yan fan consider sa de no.
Utu akurafo no. Na usu utu momo fo se ohun fa ko ye oben nantiafa. U defenders is liki u back say dia.
If you go keep na can be defenders.
Nti I was yempe local for me bon.
Me ba. O na another one. Football association no and technical team previous no more years I didn't man working for us. From 2006 about Blasters by Blasters and they bomb din say they are doing well when they come to African football. Meaning say na a conscious effort too. But na your performance and now say players na more than they was try. Na anytime they go major tournament bia no there is one local central defender no ya oka team no.
Ah no start.
Ah more competition. Competition obi bet must start. Obi bet me free bench aba.
Omo so ano you don ko obi plan so obi ko je adefun.
So a clear example in 2006. Yeah, the local central defender can make a case.
Even a left back.
In you can say
Habib
Sela Iliasu and Habib. That was 2006. What situation no? Now about 2010.
Adukonata no bobo Israel.
No, that don't on your local. Now Habib no pick Ken Faisal. Now Sela Iliasu so now we make move from Ken Faisal to Asante Kotoko right. Now about 2010. You be who Liadi. Omo ni aso omo ko tournament no omo bobi o enu be bi enyan they played some. Ye ba 2014 na wasi Sumala bai.
Oh no went ma me bobi.
You said so no Jonathan Mensah and John Boy consistent. Nti friendly matches me against. But ye be kwa the crucial game na ye boy against Egypt no. The winning season no. Sumala boy
oni Algeria na ball 4-5.
So ba
me dem me timu there. Me fa se mu Adebo ante say Algeria busu afo bi nam radio station say
na
den Sina Rashid and Nembuye.
O me enkoye nim.
The me na make say okay stories be now the matangu bi so aba.
Yes. So my point was, me nips na a conscious effort. Anytime biano, there is one local central defender. Okokoma boy is competition. Able to me remember. Able to me
but this in the last few months, you tried it, but don't to me penetrate it.
Those players, no, come on, Dean, the central defender, medium man.
At the time, your friend no your best to Ghana. At the time, your friend.
Yeah.
Even the former quarterback, a central defender.
Ganiu soon your opportunity.
Ganiu be ball 5.
And then the game they go ball South Africa. They are fatal ball too, no.
They are fatal stadium this one.
Empty stadium.
Empty. Na acquire idea be na in recent times, no. Yeah, who within the Blasters team? Ebia impending sign consider you
on merit too.
Meditum, on I say was central defenders at this season. Every Okota Pane has in Gwenko ye grano. You was central defenders almost stand at all.
When you see Jerome Monet, Mumimo. Oh, this is
sometimes they are foreign central defenders who, but they are impending for no make sure say, yeah, Faber for the five, yeah, the back account.
Charlie, the quality of those centre backs and those players.
And then the difference
check what they are done with that Chelsea team in the period. That time now Okano. Who didn't born Abib? That time now Laji were more than 10 offers and then they were trying Abib. He only wanted Abib's profile to increase after the World Cup. You can't compare these boys to those boys. Cannot correct. Go out, Jojo would need some age and Kraben or Mudebine.
Not to this as an opportunity to be nine.
The bio, all this about who the form on the before.
It's for the Kasari really a bad goalkeeper.
On your bad goalkeeper.
I don't know on your opportunity.
On your opportunity, no Bambazam just say he's not the best
goalkeeper. If I say Yakobo Uganda friendly game, aye. Uyo Ochoado. Who will goalkeeping problem? And not so correct like what is it?
Say, you see, a subjective. Maybe no one who say goalkeeping problem.
If you okay.
You get me?
And let's see another point.
Ati consider how many goals? 5 goals.
Yes,
but 4. The Mali and this one. Ghana gets 6 points.
Okay.
If you go and check Ati's record in Switzerland, or considering keeper but at the end of the season, no, near rating the best goalkeeper in Switzerland. I think there are dynamics to modern day goalkeeper and just the goalkeeper conceding goals. Although there are some goals you can tell, say, Branty, where the Cowboys may be a fan.
No, I was sure about the paying. Who did Mr. Goalkeepers, you too? Yeah, what the ball ban so Tyson. Near what the end time ban should be.
And they will defend us. People are not rating the Samatex goalkeeper. You know why? Because they are rating the Samatex back four. What is Obi Kofi Badi in this conversation we are having? Have you ever heard anybody?
Because what's on corner so?
We are talking about Benjamin Asere. We will say he in way Obi Agbasi. We will say he in way. When we say Obi Kanasem, so Coach Biani said you win the goalkeeper. But 10 to pomu supporters beka. Maybe I do nya wo hono. Onya obi a.
On say Otuado no. Ope playing from.
Sali Shenu ade Sali Suni jikuye ni Ali Duye ya. Gideon be fa ko enemy. Nka boy obe da achi sa no.
And right, me who say one and number 4 and one and number 5. Who was commanding who?
Debi,
I didn't see that thing.
Jiku na number 5.
That is the problem.
Jiku is supposed to be the leader, but naturally no. Sali Sunu command the field. And Sali Sunu start your first Thomas Partey man one in Tama a second goal ni buy no.
No, so they make a
oh, they were a big boy. Right now, Council of Elders no come with team numbi.
Hey,
yeah.
That is the problem. That central defense. Leaders.
No, that is the reason the coach must stamp his authority. Don't stand. Tell me a did team nature no. When John Mensah speaks, nobody speaks.
But and I wouldn't yank move me
Yo, I said, Charlie, with all due respect to. Where the Manu Sumina so mpacho, some come and can you. Mumin technically is the best centre back that Ghana has.
As I come, I'm for say America.
And people will argue because 85% of the people who argue with you have not seen Mumin play.
Not watched him.
And run
qualities are Kudus what as a midfielder need the idea of parking in Finfino. And you been a Mumin what we're
in 2 years, Mumin will command our backline with ease.
Man can't trust me. See, and I say Mumin, Chrisuti Muni Mishai, or catch a Kisumu to general and say no, you're ready. He wants to come into a team that he'll be accepted at, on be integrating a bit me above be and yes or bar. You're friendly, you're dropping. That's why he didn't come for the AFCON.
So Otuado didn't come on back
because Otuado, he's from right to dream. North Jarland. Check the number of RTD players in the current national team.
More links.
So Nana Obi Kase, the right to bring boys, no, for them to explore well within the Blasters. I said, you be stable for them to do well.
Fine.
You don't have to sacrifice anybody to
no.
dream guys.
David.
But he believes that he's the best technically.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody is game no ha. So a few minutes no boy no. The father do that one no put
even in the Mali game
calmness.
And me guy did the go share right by kind of games. No, who said Omo Real Madrid he won the man of the match.
No, he put Vinny in his pocket. That game Vinny could not go past him. Unless you people know now, see, kudos them all, they respect that boy. That boy, Onka Sampo. Onka, he's just a calm, quiet boy. But you see, how many Ghanaian defenders in the history of world football has been able to play consistently like 20 games in La Liga? Ghana defender. Apart from Salisu Nokobo, Valadolid. Varakano. Check it. Now, mun check mun Ghana defender bidian. Wako La Liga, wako consistently for in the season da. Mu odian mu money enche.
If you're not good enough, you can't play.
Ghana centre back in La Liga. Our boy against Real Madrid. Check it. Someone mo di boy echi. Be here ben. Dabe na be. So that boy.
Ndisanka would no opportunity and our best pair a movement energy.
Oh yeah. Otoado de ni nyansa. Nti meje bibia ma no. But in the not too distant future, Mumin should be starting for Ghana.
But you be one another kanka who force the best player to be the two.
Charlie, media, I feel like he's ripe enough to start for Ghana, but it's the coach's prerogative.
Man, in less than a year, and in less than 2 years, I can't be the first choice.
That's what I'm saying. In not too distant future.
Any mama says the bedroom World Cup no. Now Akwana the key center back. You be partner man. Rather say or no be partner will be. So also on your long injury be.
Okay, off for like 6 months.
On your long injury be. A lot of people who don't follow him in the La Liga.
They don't even know him.
He gives you everything a modern centre back will give you.
If you want a thesis,
if
you want a thesis about movement, who person so movement and say my point no for phone no for Didi Dramani.
Or yes, Abba said John Stones kind of defense maybe. A ban hybrid.
Did you see the sliding tackle he did getting to the end of the game?
I was coming mienu.
Or calculate player steps no they are blocking the shot too. Oh master.
Now Jameson.
Now your lateral no say okay.
Oh they be.
Your best Tariq. Ali do you had your whole bunyu hanudo.
Ali do one defending. David game na sound. Game na sound.
You see every game and its approach. On kwa to ado fast you use omumienu in that Mali game. Na hwe kwa fast so use omunra. Na hwe kwa Brighton for no fast so mu use boy no. Na hwe kwa Abuchi so mu use Ali do boy in a 3-back.
He's more of a wing back than a right back. Tariq.
Yeah, Tariq.
But the Obaka so mo be o team boy depending on the instructions you give him to do. Ukaze manu nko be bra so no okay. On Mali, no. The instructions was to bump forward and leave Ali to do the mopping up for you.
So all your changes on Indra all changes. So I say he adopted the same system.
I don't know. I'm a teacher.
And Indra changes.
Two form.
And Indra changes. So now, he started playing the back three. Lamte Bermono. But for moment, the SL Bompa is he should remain fit.
Yeah.
Because who share the characteristics, the profile, any jukua, Omumienono will be the best central defensive pair currently. And to me, I will prefer pairing Mumi and Juku because they complement each other so well.
But the bottom line is that, which is the painful truth, is that no coach should drop Salisu.
And then I'm going to say, me from where I sit.
No, his presence alone.
Salisu, from the way Salisu, no, I think is mainly in the team for Otuado Penasem because of the passing. because how he wants to start.
Modern day
left-footed.
Modern day centre back partnership. Coaches want the left-sided and the right-sided.
It helps.
Odi abo I obi nifa ko babo nkuma problem basic.
It helps. So left-footed player, ball left-sided defense.
There's a player advocate you. Because there's a player Jerome.
Ojam there's over two Salisu enche.
But Nana, I think one thing we've not really noticed is some of these defenders not feeling so comfortable
with the African game
when they are playing for the Black Stars. And Salisu is one of them.
Salisu is one.
He's and Rana may share errors and Ayew game when it was just too much. Salisu was one of the reasons why we considered a lot of goals at the World Cup.
Was poor yesterday.
Poor, very poor.
Yesterday,
What do we need a World Cup boy? You see, yesterday I was saying something about the organization at the back.
The position is very bad.
Exactly. Say, Osho goes a consider, and yet from the unit too, it's individual errors. And you consider from. It's not the unit, defensive unit, no errors from the defensive unit. And your players are individually, or more mistakes, and you fast to consider. Because yesterday I was just too confident that we would win the game. But I didn't imagine, say,
you ever consider 3 goals.
You ever consider 3. That was where my worry is.
I feel bad for this boy,
Gideon, I don't know what he was thinking, but it's one of those days. There are days. I remember media banner Sana team Elusus, and I remember when Mourinho came back to Chelsea and he played Everton and his team won 6-3, and he still didn't understand why he should concede 3 goals. Because on the day, individual errors near those. Sometimes there are ways a team can concede.
Right.
Sometimes it boils down to performance. It's not just say because we are conceding goalkeeper. No, if you've really followed football to a certain level, you wouldn't make those arguments. Say and I conceded 20. Yamfa Atizigi. We should blame Atizigi for conceding 3.
No, I doubt.
No, but look at the circumstances at which your second goal is going to share.
Gideon because
to 3 errors. You had 3 players making 3 errors.
It began with Kudus and Kamal.
Yes.
Was it Salis around?
From the top.
From the top. Yes. From the press.
I started with Kudus and Kamal.
Kudus
came to Alidu and Salisu. And then Gideon.
So 5 players making errors. 5 players leading to a goal.
Then you blame the goalkeeper.
You can't blame the goalkeeper. That's why I was happy when you made reference to the fact here. You see, the guys, sometimes you would say that it's unfortunate he concedes when he's in the post. But sometimes the number of individual mistakes are it does too much.
That's true.
You go back to match where we played Nigeria and then Uganda. It was the same thing. Individual errors. We keep conceding through those errors. And I feel like you said, sometimes it's a headache for coaches because you have players who play for the best teams in Europe.
And they are established.
So
Nana, like Champions League. How do you drop Salisu?
You can't.
So if you're a national team coach and Monaco boss Salisu at the stage. Now
only
Comoros
you see what the coaches go through. Even when you know the stability is not there yet, they are working towards it, but it becomes very, very difficult for the coach.
I agree with you.
Yesterday I was looking at the team. Nana, all the goals we considered were avoidable goals. On a good day, we shouldn't have considered those goals.
Even the Mali goal,
of course, it was just unfortunate for us to concede such goals. But Nana, you see, one thing we should also praise Otuado for is the fact that the team has improved in the last 4 games we've played. From the Nigeria game, which was his first game in the second stint, to date. Nana, we are struggling to score. Under Chris Hughton, a kind number of goals in 8 games. We're not scoring. So let's look at the positives. Nana, there were a lot. Nana, when was the last time we scored 4 goals in the game?
And
when was the last time we felt so confident? Say, team, be sharing. Nana, look at the Mali game. Look at yesterday's game. Coming from behind at certain points in the game. Nana, that should tell you what this team is about.
The team has improved.
I think it will even get better. I'm very confident because if Otuado had led us to the AFCON, Nana, I'm telling you, point blank, here in stages. With the kind of performances I saw at the World Cup. Nana, and yes, no, we are grateful for what he's done.
If
Otuado, yes,
Nana, Otuado, when Jaya after the World Cup, if he has stayed with us after the World Cup, at least 2 years, we would have seen massive improvement.
Nana, let me end with Jordan.
But we see massive.
Mame for Jordan Ayew, 105th top scorer for the Ghana national team. Just behind is it Tony Yeboah on 29. Fifth outright. This year in 2024, we are in June. Nana we bought 8 games for the Black Stars. Watching 8 goals.
No, 5.
No, he scored more than 5. Go and check. 8 games for the Black Stars. He scored 8. Check. That's Jordan Ayew in 2024. Look at the competitive games in which he scored in. From AFCON, friendly games ever. He scored more goals in 2024 for Ghana in international duty than Romelu Lukaku, Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, Vini Junior. Count! Men kan so Ballon d'Or. Tie. Then tie baby FIFA no. You win Ramo. Then in the last 50 years, he's the second Ghanaian player to score a hat-trick after Yapreku. 2 hat-tricks. Now how many Ghanaian players even score a hat-trick? In the last 20 years, the players are in actually hat-trick. After Richmond Boache against Congo in 2017. In the last 50 years, he's only the second player to score more than 1 hat-trick for the Black Stars. Wow. Nana, he's not that bad. And to Basena Ghana phone. It will be better. This is my plea to Ghanaians. Right. Nana, as we are aiming to qualify to the World Cup. Yenjai negative PR. Na yakoti bibi no. When he was dropped in the first game against Mali, people were asking questions. Yeah. And Anapeme Salutu Coach Otuado for the boldness with certain decisions will make it here. I'm telling you, because Enuka has brought out the best out of Jordan Ayew. No one has a place in the team. You need to work for it.
I'm more football Kamal, but
Nana, catch no. Southampton are back to the Premier League. Bobby no, one former Kudus no, he shouldn't no.
But you see how the boys shout out.
No, Kudus was frustrated, but Kudus showed maturity. No,
he been best friend.
Yeah, he showed maturity.
The pass now, they lead to go no. They lead to go. They also had only one.
Now say Kudus no percent I don't finish a goal.
No, but at least no, you be selfless because ball never back. No, you put it as open.
Who say Oman ball be a about far pony so.
Nana,
early in the second half.
We want to see our best. Fatah Isaku. These are players we want to see in the top flight in England next season.
We prove so.
This is to come out deep. Decision making. But no, sometimes you know how to play, but decision making is everything.
He's a good player.
The problem Kamal has is official nimbo boni saying
the decision making.
I know we can't
tell. Confidence, yeah.
We can't tell a player feels,
but exactly.
He must do the right thing.
That's the point. At the right time.
Yeah, I am Yamano. Because say can.
But to assume that he feels
because in this team, they have Stuart Armstrong, they have 2 Armstrongs, they have Che Adams, they have certain quality players in Southampton. So if he really wants to command the players in the team, Nana, decision making should be key for him.
All right, phone lines activated on 055005522. Show proudly brought to you by Max Buy. Still reminding you that tomorrow we'll be opening 3 new shops at Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Hello.
Nana, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Promise me, Madina.
Promise said I'll see it here.
Nana, I see you and the young Mabatu. So we are Ghana, now we're Ghana. Now we say you're still in your Darkwa. And see, you're going to work for 2 matches. Yeah, I say about this, you're going to win. And I have to answer 3 goals, 4 goals. I won't call 1 match. Even though I have been mistakes, yeah, I call a game, and I'm in the I want to say, we are the favorite player, our park issue. And the answer, favorite player, I am the mistake rapper. And I say, no, Shabbat Papa, you could be any mark. So I think this is what. And you said like, I am actually pure water, so I got that ball. So the way I was sorry for the Quampolo, and to over the last visit and one go play share me in I or
Debbie.
And there, the young would get up back and so I would decision making. And I baby I would give up and then I open it and I go.
Right.
So what the Nana, when you say the way forward,
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, that's Mobisun Kebi. We are grateful that you join us. Okay, Papa P. Good morning. Hey, Papa P. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ankara Body.
Bacho Yanko.
Me program back on the same. Ghana for we nyachum. Who Ghana for we nyachum. Me problem no. Yeah, similar see I for me no. En kabo me na boys no na see how manya. And you see I put him in form from yet we say goes. Mamu ni pa ba ko pesi o na mo ma na baso. Mo mo ni na baso. So we are creative penalty and over. Over.
Nyawche. Yeah, that's it. No cry intina. Entika obaku for share go. Nyanka se nipa du na share go no.
Anya sa na me patre. Me patre say. Obi an creative penalty and obi monche.
Of a wunti. Nyawche inti. Ya pacho. Who say in come expect say ka oba no. Ube Jordan you about. Unse unzu ye na chum. Uzu ye nyachum pa o. Uye nyachum. You refuse so. Oh, any yasa akra na bo hat-trick. There be only problem is ye congratulate team no. Any say akra na hat-trick. Oh yeah. And you not talk about him. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Major Sonia.
Hello. And born and pet and the farm. And they are you become now. The quarry and almost to be a capacity and they are taking the baby. The quarry and the and I think so. You should the time to you go to Sana. This is clear saying that's the new one that is saying to get a hand. Now, also, I woke up something here and go there and put my survive. I said, I
all right, 4 minutes to midday. Ubetima Banado Ajin Chaba, Max 89.7. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Bajo, good morning.
Hello. Hello.
All right. Bajo, meet
Mr. Jordan, I'm Papa Mekan, Pattern, na anything you book here, the Abaso, the name of the usually are there, but I use. No, I'm going to do that. You're going to name about your
Charlie, you have for 2 more calls. Now, yeah, sorry. Okay. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. You go.
Now we to like I now to say this is like other only boost for my Ghana for the and
na papa yo buy us me mojo da abaso no.
Can you imagine say my God I show the last week demo any other only say God I show I
Chale.
Can you imagine say you know the problem? You know the problem. Oh God, so I think that God I show God. Can you imagine Nana? Let us go. I want to God I think go to the I'm going to Oh, Nana, the
thank you very much. You decided to be charitable to them. All right. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, over. I know me pass some East Legon.
East Legon, Nana. I was demanding now. Nana, Chia will do for no account for that. I'm saying, Nana, you bring what you said now can. What about the defenders? And I'm more time not to know. Attackers, you know, and midfielders, you know. If they are not performing, the pressure always comes to the defenders and give a fight. Third goal is in America. But the first goal and the second goal, the defenders, you know, midfielders, and the human or Mudi, and then I'm Goose, when you ball, whatever it is, you know, pass here at the court. Ukitana Ukuru, that time, the defenders in your focus is that with the ball and the court. It's the ball is through in terms of open a bomb as well. I'm unstable. Now, the summer boy and the poor boy on the circle. I feel no more to Mikano. Now it's too late. In that sense, that attackers. And then we should be skitable here. And my defenders are motor, and my defenders are motor. And the media, who said, I think you're bad, all the same, no, we are so on your but young shit, and not to see you near my, I think you come, Kakra, near the other people to be super bad, at another way. And I think they're all my idea for now, all my new training here, all my nation, all my couple too much is in the. And your mom, my battle, a chance says, all my new year, said you can. Your mom, my battle, and then more, and I African matches in the bit maybe near Abuela, Nana. It's not enough. I mean, me, I'm a driver, I'll buy a friend you have. I'm sure. Yeah, bye.
Yafisu Chow. Yes, sir, that's Yedibisia. All right. Thank you to Techno Mobile. Yeda Kibu, 4-in-1 Gary So Kingsmets. Yeda Bills Microcredit for us. And I yeda Max by for so asset. Max by the leader in home appliances, smartphones, and accessories. Nyame aduma echina Max by ABA shops miensa. Munteni yo yoda na yo echina nyame aduma Max by ABA shops miensa. Ewo Kwame Nkrumah Circle on the 12th of June echina na nika semne say obeto adia you enjoy 10% discount. Say auto Techno Camon 30, auto Infinix Note 40, and now auto Itel S24, and a Cenix 43. Android TV no, ya tiso. Enti ya china for any chair. Max Bicycle Smart Store, ebe Odorize. Max Bicycle Electronic Store, a opposite Telecel, and a Max Bicycle Experience Store. And also opposite the Circle Mall. Customer bia obeba obia ubenya achadie. From Penifue Max Buy. I was 059 409 112 and a 0544 019 552 for further details. Now wait there. And Penifue si me metie for asunti say nyame aduma echina. Max morning show radio studio panel. A bear live from shops me and say ye be numbako or Kwame Nkrumah circle. Sounds so ena Max Sports Park and Benifosi a beba live every circle. Nyambo achna abra Max by ebio new shops me and such nano. Into 2 programs are a Max FM and up a morning show no and after sports 9 to 12 no and no beba live from Kwame Nkrumah say we am penny 4 and I say me friend too many Max by happy life. But thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Tony, for leading the production. Yada Sola Ayew as Nyamisha Abi the Pelenua Sonia Kasaye Nanedu Josiah Hansen Michael Daniel Filippo Holy. My name is Darkwa. Have a great day. Bye.